SouthBox Radio. Hard work. What's up? My guy Mad Max.
Selfie.
SouthBox. What's going on?
My wife hid this hat from me for 2 weeks, man. It was in my closet. I was like, where's my SouthBox hat?
It's a
SouthBox
takeover. Yo, let's hop right into it, Max. Wow. Last night, not even Saturday night, Sunday night. Shout out to my guy Gerald Tucker for joining us. Yo, Tucker,
what's up, Raphael?
Pull up on me, Tuck. Pull up on me, Tuck. This is how we gonna do this. Perfect timing. Timing is everything. Yo, Tuck, I just sent you a request. I just sent you a request for my guy Gerald GT Tucker to pull up on us. You feel me?
I have so many thoughts swirling around on this.
Oh man, we got so many. Yo, we about to talk prime. We about to talk prime shit. But it's gonna be a whole lot of truth. You heard what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole lot of truth. Yo, where you at? Oh, dog.
I'm curious what your feelings on the truth are. You know?
Yeah, I got it. I'm waiting for Tucker to pull up on me. I just sent him the request. What he doing? Tucker, you see the request, Tucker? You feel me? You see the request, Tucker? The request is sent. The request is sent. But anyway, fuck it. I'm not gonna wait on Tucker. It goes like
he'll jump in when he can.
It goes like this. He'll jump in when he can. The reason why I was waiting on Gerald Tucker, because he was just on it. Gerald Tucker trained Floyd Mayweather for this fight. You understand what I'm saying? And Gerald Tucker, amateur boxer from my time.
Gerald Tucker's the guy that I've been seeing doing the pads with Floyd.
Yeah, say what?
Gerald Tucker's the dude that I've been seeing doing all the pad work with Floyd.
Yeah, that's GT, Gerald Tucker. Yeah, he was here, but he wound up. But yeah,
I know the name.
Tucker trained Floyd for that fight. But I don't even want to talk about Floyd yet.
Okay.
I'm not gonna talk about Floyd yet. I want to speak on Hurd.
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about Jarret Hurd.
You said Logan beats Andre Ward. Get out of here. I want to speak on Jarret Hurd. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jarret Hurd at that top level, I think it might be over.
I don't know who said it, but it's because I hate quoting people if I don't know who it is. But somebody in the boxing world today said that when you go through all the wars that Jarret Hurd, his style, that's not a longevity friendly style.
And he gives up his height, his range advantage, his reach. He gives that up to stand in the pocket and outmaul you, outfight you. He was bigger than most of the guys he fought at junior middleweight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And forget about
Randy Lauer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got some good wins though.
Definitely.
Hurd got a lot of good wins.
Yeah.
Hurd had that title for a while. Hurd got a lot of good wins at junior middleweight. The thing is, I don't think. No.
You think it's over?
I don't see no one now. I don't see no one now in the junior middleweight class, champion status, that Hurd can beat. Not Carlo.
I mean,
I wouldn't mind seeing Hurd versus Erickson Lubin. That'd be a real good fight.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, he's still always going to put on entertaining fights.
Yeah. He's an entertaining fighter. His style.
And one thing I want to say is that Luis Arias is no pushover. That guy is no slouch. He's an animal. Actually, he fought an entertaining fight himself. and he comes to win. I mean, he gave Danny Jacobs a hell of a fight.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I remember watching that fight. Yeah, and it's to Danny, right?
You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So he's no pushover whatsoever.
And also Jarret Hurd's coming off a long layoff, but what I want to say is like his game has been figured out, and he's got to change something. He's got to add something if he's going to, like you say, if he's going to compete with the top dogs anymore.
Props to Hurd. Props to Hurd for after such a long layoff going into the game and facing an opponent like he faced.
Yes.
That was hot, on fire right now. Good record, only one defeat. You understand what I'm saying? And a real live dog. So shouts to Jarret Hurd for taking that fight.
Both men, and congrats to Luis Arias, who should be getting some big fights now.
Yeah.
More big fights for him.
Because right now it was his coming out party Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest name on his record. Jarret Hurd, oh hell yeah. Now it's your time to take over. Wow, let's talk about the Floyd Mayweather thing.
Tell me, man. I mean, I've been very, very curious about, because I know how much you respect Floyd, and I know
him a lot.
So much. You and I have argued about Floyd, and you really, really put him on that deserving pedestal from a guy who, you said yourself, you have sparred with professional fighters. You sparred with Zab Judah, who fought Floyd. So from certain degree of separation, there's a connection. I get, the loose connection, but
I'm listening.
How I mean, hold on. First, tell me, because how you feel now after collecting all the information and the data is maybe different than how you felt right after the fight. What was your 2 minutes after the fight reaction, and where were you? You were at the Ainsworth, right?
Yeah, and I was like, props to Floyd. He did what he had to do.
Okay.
When you know the game of boxing, you know how it goes. You know what to expect. And the vast majority of the consumers don't necessarily know the game. You feel me?
Yes. 100% true.
I always said Floyd would take Logan Paul in the deep waters and drown him.
So you thought he was going to get the KO? I
thought, or it would have ended before the final bell. That's what I was thinking. It would have ended before the final bell. Maybe in the last round. Because I said Floyd stopped him to be 6, 7, or 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so he didn't stop him in 8. You got Floyd Mayweather, what, 5'7", 5'8", 9, something like that. Jarret, Logan Paul, 6'2". You see how huge he was?
About 200 pounds.
He was.
Yep.
You saw the back on that guy.
Yeah, he's massive. He's massive. He's a big dude.
Standing next to you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
it is.
What I'm saying? He's young.
I'm exactly the same size as Floyd. Like I am and I know, like, I'm 5'8". I'm 150 pounds soaking wet. So there's only so much you can do with that body mass to a man who is 6'2". I get that. But keep going.
Especially when a Floyd Mayweather who has brittle hands.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has brittle hands, right?
Yep.
He's not a KO puncher. He's fighting a kid damn near 20 years his junior.
Yeah. 20. Yeah, he's 26.
He's fighting Floyd 44, so 18 years his junior.
Right.
Floyd got to get in the ring, high guard, take him to deep waters and drown him, make the kid miss, swing, get tired, burn out of gas, and Floyd gonna step on the gas a little bit. He was just too strong and big for Floyd's punches to play much of effect. Don't get me wrong, Floyd caught him with some good punches. Had him black and blue, had him bleeding. Floyd's timing was accurate. His accuracy was on point. You understand what I'm saying? His defense was on point.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But nothing you just said right now, E, were things that we didn't know about Logan Paul before the fight. So we either missed something, or we misjudged, one guy or the other. You know what I'm saying? And it sounded like Floyd even said like he sort of misjudged Logan a little bit.
I don't know if he misjudged him. I just know that Floyd walked Logan Paul down. Floyd was the stalker. 5'7", 155-pound Floyd was the stalker, and had Logan Paul bending over the ropes, running around for safety.
Yeah.
That's what I know. I know Floyd walked him down.
Yeah.
Stalked him. Floyd did not commit to the body as much, but he did go to the body, and that played a big effect, a big role in it. That stab to the body, I felt on the inside he could have, ripped a few good shots down there a little bit more. But he didn't want to stay there too long. He wanted to get off, you know what I'm saying, and get out unscathed. He did it.
Yeah.
He walked down a man significantly bigger and taller than him. Damn near 20 years his junior. Yes, the kid is a YouTuber. Yes, Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest fighters of all time. Yes, Floyd Mayweather's had an immaculate career. We get it. You understand what I'm saying? But there comes a point where your physical attributes kick in. Father time kicks in. A one-hitter quitter can get anybody.
Yep.
No one's immune to a one-hitter quitter. You understand what I'm saying? And Floyd Mayweather knows that. Floyd Mayweather knows that. That's
for sure.
That's why going in, he kept his high guard. He made sure he didn't get hit. He said, damn, I got to drain this motherfucker fast. So he stepped jiggling him to the body with that jab. Jiggling to the body with that jab. Make him miss, make him pay. When you make a guy miss and make him pay, you take his confidence. Now he's scared to throw because every time he throws, he gets hit.
Yeah.
So you slow him down. You slow down his arsenal. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather did that.
I thought
Logan Paul had some good flurries, beating Floyd on the shoulders and the gloves. None of those punches landed. Not one of those punches.
Not one of them, yeah. But
not one. It looked good. He fucked Floyd's shoulders up, but look at Logan Paul's face.
Oh,
look
definitely.
At his shoulders, look at your face.
Yeah. No, Floyd didn't have really a mark on him. And I mean, that's what I expected, though. I just thought, that, like, I would see a Floyd that was so confident about knowing what Logan's game plan would be, which makes total sense that he would do a lot of holding. I mean, put that weight, put that excess 50 pounds on the smaller man and try and combat how he's going to drain you by draining him by laying on him, right?
No one is in better shape than Floyd. No one in the fucking world.
Definitely. He never stops.
No one is in better shape than Floyd Mayweather.
Absolutely.
In the world.
Yeah. And I mean, a key point here is, like, there were no judges, but we all saw the connect rate. We all saw the actual, punch for punch, who landed more punches. It was Floyd.
We saw the effects of the punches landed.
Yeah.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Yeah. I just feel like and I want to get your perspective on this. I felt like this was a bigger moral victory, unfortunately, for Logan Paul than it was for Floyd winning in terms of, the output and the actual way the fight went. I also think that this was actually a moral loss for Floyd, and I think that he was upset. I think you could see it on his face, and you tell me if I'm making that up. But I thought you could see it on his face. I thought you could hear it in the interview that Floyd was let down, that he was upset that he couldn't get him out. I thought his guys in his corner looked upset. They were like, what the fuck? Like, we actually didn't get this guy out of there? And, I mean, listen, I feel like for a lot of people who love Floyd, in their head subconsciously, because I love Floyd, man. I have a poster right here. You see my posters. I have my posters, and like I was hoping, like, okay, I'll be cool with this if he knocks him out. I'm fine with the risk, but please, for boxing, put this guy in his place. And that for me was a letdown. It was a letdown to see him not take just a little bit extra risk, to get the YouTuber out of there. And whether or not, I'm not saying that I don't see Floyd as an all-time great. Floyd's an all-time great.
So if he would have took that little bit of an extra risk that you're talking about, if he would have took that little bit of extra risk that you talk about, and he ended up paying the consequences of taking that extra risk, what would your reply be now?
And then he still didn't get him out of there?
No, and he got caught.
Oh, and he got caught.
Floyd took that little bit of extra risk and got clipped. What would your response to that be?
I'd be stunned that. I'll tell you. You asked me, so I'll tell you. I'd be fucking stunned. I would say that I didn't even think it was possible. That's what I would say. And you tell me what you think, but that would be my. I'd be like, I don't even know what to think anymore.
Listen, I'm not mad at Floyd. I say swim without getting wet. Swim without getting wet. Floyd Mayweather, on behalf of boxing, like when real boxing counts, he's done all you can do and more.
Absolutely.
He's been in with a plethora of champions, beat them all.
But let's call a spade a spade.
He's had several belts, and we call him a spade a spade. You know how we call a spade a spade? You ready? It's an exhibition. Just because it's under the guise of boxing, There's a ring, there's gloves. Yeah, it's boxing. That's why we let the real fighters fight first. The Badu Jacks, the Jarret Hurds. It's boxing. And yes, I'm one of the best boxers of all time. I'm retired, motherfucker. I'm 44 years old. This kid is 20 years my junior.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go down the same road that the greats before me went down, where I'm so poor and broken I can't feed myself or my family. I'm homeless.
Yeah.
I need people to send me money. I don't want to go down that road. So the bet that I made, like right now, you say you got your job, right? When you get old enough, are you going to depend on your 401k, your pension, and retirement?
Yeah.
That's what the fuck Floyd is doing. He made his bed, he lay in it. This is his 401k, his pension, his retirement. No, not the money. The ability to be able to make the money. Because you work hard enough, so now you have made your bed, you lie in it, you can do what the fuck you want to do when you retire.
Absolutely.
That's what he's doing. Money is out there.
Listen, anybody would be dumb not to do what these two guys did. I mean, nobody's begrudging that.
I say that to say this. Floyd Mayweather, go do your thing. Go get your money. I'm not mad at Floyd Mayweather for doing what he got to do to go out to get his money. Because like I said, I know so many boxers before Floyd that were great fighters and champions. Today, those same fighters cannot feed themselves.
Yeah.
I'd rather have too much than not enough.
No, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
I'm gonna exploit my own celebrity. These other motherfucking fighters out there, I hear the commentators talking about the great fighters from the past. Meanwhile, those great fighters from the past, a lot of those fighters are broken. You think these HBO commentators and Showtime commentators and promoters are reaching out to make sure that those fighters are still in good enough position to live good today when they paved the way for the sport that we love? If it wasn't for their contribution, the sport wouldn't be here.
Yeah. This is the last thing.
If Floyd Mayweather go do what he got to do, because like I said, I'm gonna say it again. When boxing was his primary goal to be the GOAT, he fucking did it. Name a champion he didn't beat. He beat Canelo. He beat Gotti.
Finished the professional career 50-0.
He beat Mosley. He beat Janelle Hernandez.
He beat Juan Manuel Marquez.
He beat Sean Bell. He beat Zab Judah. He beat Andre Berta. He beat Diego Corrales. He beat Jose Luis Castillo. He beat Angel Manfredi. He beat Gregorio Vargas. He beat Jesus Chavez. That's what Floyd Mayweather did. So a motherfucker, you'll be damned if you do, you'll be damned if you don't.
Just like we're
listen to me. From you, Matt.
Yeah.
During the time,
I'm listening.
During the times of the Pacquiao fight, years before they fought, you wasn't a fan of the motherfucking end.
I became a fan of Floyd probably right when he fought Oscar. That's when I really became a fan of Floyd, because I mean I'm like
that was in
7 or 8 years younger than you, so
that was like 07.
Yeah, I was probably like 18 years old when I like really got hooked onto boxing. You know what I mean? And that was when Floyd and De La Hoya fought. And actually that sort of makes me think of one point that I wanted to bring to you was, I think the reason that I feel the way that I feel, right? And again, like, I have not lost like respect for who Floyd is as an all-time great. That you can't ever change that. So all I'm saying is I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say though is, just like we can give him props for you know, the legal bank robbery, as he put it, which I love. I think that it's okay to also say that this was sort of a letdown. You know, it was sort of a letdown to not see your man do what you thought your man was going to do. You know what I mean?
Exhibition.
I know. I'm just being honest.
No judges.
I'm just being honest.
The only way you can win is by knockout.
One point. And the reason, whether it's stupid for me to say it or not, and the reason I think some people would agree with me, okay, maybe not you, maybe not a lot of people that are listening to us right now, is that, so we go back to what I was saying about Oscar passing the torch to Floyd, right? And just, you know, you could say Julio Cesar Chavez passed the torch to Oscar. And it goes back, and like these great fighters passing the torch from one guy to the other. And it feels like there's been a torch, just like your boy Marshall, Boxing Sweet Science, said, like that, you know, a torch is being passed to the Paul brothers. They're becoming the face of boxing. And I'm not comfortable with that, because these are YouTubers, man.
These motherfuckers, they're becoming the face of boxing. They're becoming the face of the clown shit, the circus, the spectacle.
Well,
I don't go to the circus.
The clown just went eight.
They not
you know,
becoming the face of boxing. Don't never say no dumb shit like that. That's idiocy.
I'm not saying
How can they be becoming the face of boxing, right? They're becoming the face of boxing, and as much as I hate them, Canelo Alvarez is doing triple the times numbers those motherfuckers is doing.
Well, of course. I mean, he is the face of boxing right now.
Becoming the face, motherfucker. We gonna talk about the face, right?
People are saying that. People are saying that.
People.
Yeah, people that we talk to. People that we talk to.
Listen, these stupid motherfuckers, if they become in the face, how come they're not doing Anthony Joshua numbers?
They both have 2 fights so far. Give it a little time before you dismiss them.
Listen. Yes, 2 fights so far. But guess what? Their fans are from their fan base, and their fans are gonna tune into them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what their fans gonna do. Their 20 million or 10 million Instagram followers, 7 million, 3 million of them gonna tune into them. Their fans are not gonna follow boxing. Their fans are not gonna tune in to Terrence Crawford. Their fans are not gonna tune in for Errol Spence. Their fans are not gonna tune in for Tyson Fury. Their fans are gonna tune in for the circus. Watch this. Floyd Mayweather for Oscar De La Hoya, record pay-per-view. Canelo Alvarez, record pay-per-view. Right? Manny Pacquiao, record pay-per-view. Conor McGregor, record pay-per-view. That's his fans. Now, when those other fighters that Floyd beat, you understand what I'm saying? When they fight other guys, those pay-per-view numbers ain't as high because those are his fans. So the Paul brothers fans are gonna follow them. Those motherfuckers ain't tuning in to see Demetrius Andrade fight or Jamal Charlo fight. They not tuning in for that. They tuning in for the circus.
I agree.
They tuning in for the circus. So you can't say becoming the face. Fuck Canelo Alvarez. Them niggas ain't doing what Canelo Alvarez do. They ain't doing
where did the fuck Canelo Alvarez come from?
I'm just saying, they ain't doing what Anthony Joshua do.
I know. Listen, I'm playing devil's advocate, but what I'm trying to say.
Playing intelligent. You playing devil advocate, I'm playing intelligent. That's the only game I know how to play. Intelligent. Not irrelevant, intelligent.
Yeah.
You understand
what
I'm saying?
Okay, so let me pose you one. Well, let me pose you another question though, because this is something that I heard Stephen A. Smith say, right?
Another idiot.
Okay, but it was a decent point. Just let me finish what I'm saying. So the point that I heard him make in this clip today was the potential drawback from this fight was that when you whether you agree with this statement or not, but if you agree that the fight last night in some eyes will have legitimized Logan Paul's place in the boxing world in some way, okay? If you agree with that statement, hold on. If you agree with that statement, then what will potentially be a drawback of this is that now there's more legitimacy behind these YouTubers and their, money going towards them and their status in boxing rather than Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford or Canelo and David Benavidez.
That's Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford for. Like I said before, motherfucker, Floyd living off the fruits of his labor. You make your beds, you gotta lay in it. He like to lay in Egyptian cotton sheets. Fine. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, they didn't make their bed as plush, or they're not making their bed as plush.
Fair, yeah.
They ain't no fair right, motherfucker. Fuck you mean fair? Ain't fair, right. Say what it is, nigga. Right.
True. Right.
Yes. So it go like this. If these guys handled their career right and marketed themselves right, because you gotta understand this shit is entertainment. They sell popcorn, sodas, beers at the fights and seats. It's like a concert, my nigga.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You got to be an entertainer. This is show business, motherfucker. So that ain't Mayweather fought. He did what he's supposed to do. It's these motherfuckers fought from not taking the page from his book. Do you know what Prince Nazim Hamed did?
In terms of what?
Prince Nazim Hamed is the reason why Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, and all these fighters could be on pay-per-view now. Because he was the first featherweight headliner pay-per-view. When the fuck you ever heard of a featherweight headline pay-per-view? Who?
Yeah, I've heard you make this point before, and it's a great point. It's a great point. Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
As great as Barrera was, as great as Morales was.
Yeah. Yeah.
During the same era as Nas, as great as Junior Jones was.
I guess the point that you're making is that
no, don't guess shit. I know everything. See, you guessing, I'm knowing.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is what I think the point that you're making right now is that we need to see bigger personalities, and we need to see boxers less afraid to be flamboyant, be exciting.
The worst thing a fighter can say is this: I do my talking in the ring. Oh, I do my talking in the ring. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. You one of the boring motherfuckers that ain't nobody gonna tune in to watch.
Right.
And your promoter gonna disrespect you and end up dropping your monkey ass because you do your talking in the ring. As great as you are in the ring, yes, you're amazing in the ring.
Yep.
Hector Camacho did his talking in the ring too. Mike
Tyson
did his talking in the ring too.
And he had the world captivated.
Did his talking in the ring too.
Yep. Yep.
Nazim Hamed, Oscar De La Hoya, they did their talking in the ring too.
Yeah.
But guess what? They made sure you tuned in and they did what they had to fucking do, even if it meant putting on a fucking dress. Pause. I ain't putting on a fucking dress.
Oscar? Are you referencing Oscar? I don't think he did that for the attention. I think he did that for something else.
It fucking worked.
It worked. It worked.
It fucking worked.
It sure did.
It fucking worked.
You make me laugh, bro.
Think about it. This shit I'm saying is intelligent. I'm not talking no sucker shit.
I know. I love talking about this with you. I mean,
Floyd Mayweather is living off the fruits of his labor. These other motherfuckers, I do my talking in the ring niggas. Let's see how far that gets you. Yeah, you mean fighter. Yes, you're an amazing fighter. I love you as a fighter. But that attitude, not negative attitude, not bad attitude, but that boring shit, that uncharismatic shit, this is entertainment, baby. This is entertainment. This is show business. You got to put on a fucking show.
What was the general reaction at the Ainsworth yesterday? Like, what were people saying? Like, you were with a crowd. I was home by myself. But like
a few people thought Floyd would get him out of there. And most people thought Floyd would get him out of there.
Yeah. I did. I was in my mind, I was like, it's not going past 3. That's what I thought.
Most people thought Floyd would get him out of there.
That's because I respect Floyd's skills so much. I mean,
I respect his skills. I respect the skill and talent so much. He's fucking 40-something years old. He's 20 years older than this guy. He's 50 pounds bigger damn near. And it's an exhibition.
Yeah.
He already beat a Trollgani. He beat Gennaro Hernandez. He beat Oscar De La Hoya. He beat Gregorio Vargas. You don't even know who Gregorio Vargas is. Who did Gregorio Vargas beat?
I know the name, but I don't know.
I ain't asked you that. I ain't asked you to know the name, motherfucker. I asked you who he beat.
Meldrick Taylor or
not even the same,
not
not
even
even
close?
the same generation. Who did Jesus
Uh,
Chavez beat?
I don't
Who
know.
did Charmaine Mitchell beat? These are
I
all
don't know.
world champions. These are all world
Yeah,
champions.
you're going back before
Who did Gennaro
my data
Hernandez?
bank.
Who did Gennaro Hernandez beat?
Wilfredo Benitez. I'm just throwing names out there. I don't know. I'm trying
No.
to get lucky. I'm trying to get lucky right now.
Generations away.
You
Generations
got
away.
me.
Generations away. These are killers that Floyd beat.
Yeah.
These are killers that Floyd beat. So Floyd was doing such, and they wasn't even washed up. Floyd was doing so much elite shit when you ain't even know what a fucking jab was. He's 44.
I feel you.
He's 44.
Yep.
If you go look at the names on Floyd Mayweather resume, not the record, not the titles, just the names, you're not gonna know over half of them.
Yeah, you're right.
Meanwhile, a whole lot of them was fucking world
Studs. Yep.
killers.
Yep. I hear you.
Get that motherfucker his flowers. I'm not mad at
Absolutely. Give him his flowers. Give him his flowers.
I'm not mad at Floyd for taking the I'm not mad at Floyd for taking the fight.
He had a wonderful career.
Pacquiao fighting killers right now. He has to. Bob Arum robbed that motherfucker. Why you think he getting away? Why you think he got away from Bob Arum to go team with fucking Al Heyman? Because he has to. Oh, Pacquiao is fighting this guy. He has to. If not, this motherfucker ain't gonna be able to pay his taxes. He already had the problem a couple times before. He has to. He must.
So,
listen to me.
Eric.
Must. Say must. Must.
Do you think Floyd should be done after this, or do you think do whatever you want, Floyd? Fight more exhibitions if you want.
Father Time's gonna catch up to you. One day a one-hitter quitter could knock anybody out.
This is the first time I actually felt like I saw a decline in Floyd's like speed. You know, I mean, it's hard to gauge, but
see, I think it had a lot. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, stupid motherfucker, something again. Excuse my language. Nah, don't excuse my language. Fuck you, nigga. Let me tell you something about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is a 6-round fighter.
Explain. That's an interesting statement.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This fight only went 8. Floyd Mayweather is a 6-round fighter. People always do good and look good against Floyd first half of the fight. First 3, 4 rounds, Then he takes off.
Right.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a 6-round fighter.
That's a great point, E. Yeah.
You know why? You listen. You know why you keep telling me that's a great point?
Because you make great points.
I know
boxing.
I know this shit. Floyd is a 6-round fighter. Niggas don't understand that. Floyd is a 6-round fighter. The first half of the fight, people always do good against Floyd. Touch up, oh, that's nice. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He pull off on you.
Yeah. But answer the question. Do you think that do you sort of like want to see him
Logan when he's fucking idiot. He chose Logan instead of Jake to build up for Jake. The Logan is to build up for Jake. Now keep talking.
So do you think he is going to continue to do exhibitions? Are you okay with that? Do you want to see that? What's your feeling?
I don't necessarily want to see it. I don't know how I feel about it. I want my guy to get away unscathed. You understand what I'm saying? I
hmm
don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I
And
want to make a way
you
unscathed.
feel like he's sort of dancing on the edge at this point.
Huh?
And so you sort of feel like he's dancing on the edge at this point, whether it's because of the age or whether because, he's
Yeah,
getting a
yeah,
little bit
yeah, 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 yeah. Playing around
pl-
with
playing
faith a
on the
little bit
razor's
too
edge.
much. You know what I'm saying? He dancing
Yeah.
on the razor's edge. You feel me? Meanwhile, if you think about this, he showed good timing. He showed good accuracy. He
hmm
showed good
hmm
defense.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, listen, motherfucker. Let me tell you something. You niggas are stupid. You niggas are stupid. I've changed diapers smarter than you motherfuckers. Floyd Mayweather is a 6-round fighter. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This only went 8. This only went 8. This
I
only
mean,
went 8. This only went 8. The cap was 8. Floyd don't
you,
get popping till 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at Floyd Mayweather. Go to the fights. Look at Canelo.
I just want
Look
to, I
at
just want to,
Canelo. Look at Canelo fights. Look at his fight against Canelo. Look at his fight against Sugar Say Mosley. You understand what I'm saying?
hmm
Go look at his fights. Look at his fight against Oscar De La Hoya. Look at his fights against the people he's beat. Diego Corrales, Jose Luis. Look at the fights. Look at the fights.
I just gotta,
Floyd Mayweather's a 6-round fighter. 7,
but I
8,
just gotta
9.
say again, I just gotta say again that, go.
Say it. Just don't let it be no dumb shit.
And I think, okay, I think that, again, I'm picking up on what I saw on Floyd's face on the post-fight conference in the ring.
Frustration.
He looked more dejected. I mean, he's never lost before, right? And he didn't lose last night. It was an exhibition, like you said. But I've never seen Floyd look as dejected as he did last night. And that's why I say about the moral win for Paul and the moral loss for Floyd is purely because of the way that it looked as though he felt about it. And you can deny that. I mean, I don't even think that's you can really tell me I'm wrong about that. I mean, it's just an opinion. It's just the way that it's just like what I see on the guy's face when he's talking. But
let me tell you something.
and then answer that. Tell me what you think about that, and then tell me where does boxing go from here now that the Pauls are here to stay.
What do you mean now that the Pauls are here to stay? Says who? You?
At least for the next,
You don't even
6
know
months.
you don't even know who Sean B. Mitchell is. How the fuck you say now that the Pauls is here to stay? Says who, motherfucker?
A lot of people think that.
Nigga.
I mean, I don't even have to say I think that. I don't even say I have to think that. Listen, Logan Paul is gonna fight in another 6 months, so he's here for at least another 6 months. Okay. Then
you said to stay.
Yeah. Well, they're here to stay till the next fight.
Listen, let me tell you something, motherfucker.
We're giving them our attention.
Listen.
They've got our attention.
No. Cut it out. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. Let me tell your ass this.
Tell me.
You talking about the disdain, concern, frustration on Floyd Mayweather's face.
Yes.
You know what that was?
Yeah. No, tell me.
Let me tell you something. That was heartbreak.
Why? Because he knew that people were going to talk shit? People always talk shit. He hasn't looked dejected like that in the past. You're making excuses.
And he knows that. He knows that people are always going to talk shit. It's a fucking human way. Meanwhile, he can't help that his heart big, and he just, at some point, like, yo, what the fuck? I can't do nothing right. Listen, Floyd, you're never gonna do nothing right. These people are geared to not fuck with you. You're never gonna do nothing right, Mr. Mayweather. I don't give a fuck what you do. They don't talk about the Floyd Mayweather Foundation. They don't talk about the charitable efforts you do, paying for so many different people's
We're not
funerals.
talking about the out of the ring. We're not talking about the out of ring performance, E. We're talking about the fight.
Wait. What do you mean we, nigga? What do you mean we not talking about? Because I'm talking about it, and I'm a part of we, right, motherfucker? Now back to regularly scheduled programming. So yeah. I like somebody.
They don't talk about
somebody got to make sense. Somebody got to make sense. So
I'm making sense.
Yeah.
I'm speaking English.
Mm-hmm. Keep making that much
Keep going.
sense. Keep
making
going. That much sense. Your landlord
keep going.
You. It go
keep
like
going.
that. So Floyd Mayweather comes in there.
My landlord loves me. I pay my bills each month.
He's a very emotional person. I know he wants acceptance. I know that. He's a great fighter. I know he wants acceptance. Very emotional person. You understand what I'm saying like that? So when talking to these guys and having to be faced with the constant hate and doubt and backlash from the media, of course he's gonna. He know that going in, but that ain't gonna change who he is. Of course he went in there and picked up $100 million, whatever he did. Of course he did that. That's why if you listen during the press conference, Floyd Mayweather was talking about how much money he made for that night. To detract the bullshit coming from the people looking to, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
you can't.
For him, that's what it's about.
That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like my son said, Floyd tarnishes legacy. Tarnishes legacy to who? To who? You can't tarnish your legacy when you're a first ballot undefeated Hall of Famer. That legacy can't be tarnished. It ain't like motherfuckers hate him anyway. They've been hating him since you've heard of them. Am I right or wrong?
I agree with you. I don't think he tarnished his legacy, but I'm just upset. Exactly. I still just want to get you, E, to admit that last night was a letdown. But you won't do it because I know that you don't feel that way. You don't feel that way. I'm let down. Yeah, I was let down. I know a lot of people here are let down.
How you want me to admit some shit I don't feel?
I know you don't feel it, and I respect it.
You want me?
No, I respect it. I respect it. I respect it.
You want me to admit it, but I don't feel like that. So why would I admit that shit?
I know. I get it.
You want me to admit that last night was a letdown? I don't feel like last night was a letdown. So how can I admit some shit?
You can't. You got to say how you feel. I get it, and I'm saying how I feel.
Misery, love, company.
And there's people here that are saying how they feel. Man, I haven't been to SouthBox in a minute.
90% of these niggas are stupid, right? Okay, now back to regularly scheduled programming.
That's Eric Kelly's way of saying he's got love for everybody here.
99% of these niggas are stupid.
I'm one of them. 8.
You said it.
I haven't been to SouthBox recently, man.
Nah.
I missed the gym, bro.
We got to do it. We got to. You know what? Sunday it can't be done because I got something I got to do.
What's the status? What's the status with New York gyms with specifically
July
boxing
1st.
gyms?
July 1st.
What, sparring's back? No masks are back. That's dope. Yeah, in Jersey they already. That's awesome.
July 1st. You know
that's great. That's great.
I'm not mad at what Floyd did. There's a plethora of fighters that was legendary, can't pay their bills, rent. Floyd is a retired fighter. He's doing exhibitions to continue to make money, take care of his family and shit like that for generations to come. I'm not mad at him. You niggas need to be mad at the makers of that Pfizer and Moderna and fucking vaccines y'all sticking in y'all motherfucking arm. You feel me? Be mad at those motherfuckers. The niggas that told you.
Just
The
I'm not putting this on
niggas,
YouTube, all right?
hold on.
I'm editing this out. I'm editing out that you said that. We're gonna get a knock. I'm gonna get a knock on my door from like the NSA now because of
you. That need to stay. That need to stay.
You crazy?
No, I'm not crazy. I'm not
crazy.
crazy.
I love you. I love you.
Crazy,
I love you, bro.
Crazy is the only sane response in an insane environment.
I like that quote. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. What was I gonna say though?
I'm telling you.
What was I gonna say?
Listen.
What's your you know, some closing thoughts on like you know, again the question of like, all right, what's next for like, do we care about what the Pauls do? Do we think that this is going to have any detrimental effects? You know, with the exhibition craze.
You know what? I'm not mad at the Pauls. I get frustrated with them. I'm not mad at the Pauls because I think and believe that they're willing to take more riskier fights than a lot of the fighters are. You know how you small town white boys like to do extreme shit, like y'all just like to do dumb shit, like go jump off a fucking building, a backflip in the pool, or fucking just like some prank shit that you dumb motherfuckers do.
Yeah, I lit fireworks on the roof of my high school when I was like, you know, back from my first year of college, so I did that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So you nailed it. You nailed it.
So
there's nothing to do in the suburbs when you're 18 years old. What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, you would do the same thing.
Nah, not me.
You were boxing.
Nah, I was fucking you niggas up.
Yeah.
I was in the ring going hard.
24/7.
Going hard.
Thinking about dominating.
You feel me? But yo,
I feel you.
That's how I go, man. Shouts to Floyd Mayweather Jr. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to the Paul brothers.
Bless you.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Take some vitamin C, bro.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. But yeah, Max, that's how I go. That's how I go. That's how it went last night. Thank you for rocking with me.
I live for it.
I love it. We're gonna kill it. Our time is coming. How long? Not long. We just gonna keep doing what we gotta do till we get to where we gotta get to. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stay trucking. We're gonna stay trucking. We're gonna stay trucking. We ain't gonna stop trucking. We not gonna stop trucking.
Yeah.
Not gonna go. It's not
you
gonna
can
go
bet on that.
The fight 12 rounds. You might lose the first round, second round, third round. You might get knocked down in the fifth round. Get knocked out again in the eighth round. But it ain't over till it's over. You got 12 rounds, nigga.
SouthBox radio till the wheels fall off.
You heard? My brother, Max, thank you so much. I appreciate you, bro.
Same here, brother.
SouthBox radio.
Till next week. Peace.